Oh, hello. Welcome back to the Juggalo dungeon. It's time for another live painting and chill session. My name is Shovel of Precious Juggalos. First things first, let's decide what flavor of Faygo we're going to drink today. What could it possibly be? Maybe I should turn on my camera. That's a good idea. And the big reveal. We're going with Faygo Cotton Candy. Whoop, hold on. Let me... Got the stinking wrong thing. There we go. Okay. Hey, there we are. Fixed it. Hey, JR. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
So, JR, the person that was delivering my mail today, Pondfish, good to see you as well, came to the door, delivered our letters and whatever, parcels. The little hand mail. I don't know what to call that. And said that we do have a package on the truck, but it's very large, is what she said. And,
That's what she said.
Yeah. So she's gonna be coming back by with it after she's done in the neighborhood. I don't understand how it's a large box. It's the same box I sent a camera to you in, and it's got 4 of these. It's not that big. I don't get it. Anyway, I was hoping she would make it back before I went live, but she should be stopping back by anytime now, and when she does, I've already provided orders to the people above the dungeon to hand deliver the box to me live in the stream, and we'll open it up. So hopefully she gets here within the next hour. But in the meantime, let's pour this cotton candy. And we'll start drinking on this. How about that? And with that, we are entering our first Faygo break of the day. After all this time drinking cans. Hey, Moon Crater.
Woo, woo.
I think the bottle's way better. Way better. Flavor of the day today, cotton candy from a bottle. So let me add that to the basket of empties. Right over there. Perfect. And what are we going to paint today? Well, for a second there, I thought about, because I never actually painted anything this weekend like I was hoping to, I thought about doing spit and polish with some of the things that we worked on last week, but then I thought, that's not... My ice just shifted in my drink. That's not that exciting, so let's do the old reach behind my back and grab a random precious moments trick, and we'll see what happens. So, here we go. What's it going to be? I've got a box in my hand. Hey, Annie. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Woo, woo.
Send a whoop whoop your way and a whoop whoop to Maya. Huh. Okay, well, I can already tell you what this one's going to be. It's a juggalette holding a sign, so that can mean only one thing. The title of the piece, Have You Any Room for Jesus? And, we do. He's right here. Coming in. Hey, buddy. Yeah, we've got room for him. Anytime. So this little... Let me switch. This little lady here, she's got her little checklist of things that she has to get done. She's got aerobics and a movie and a party and a dinner date and the PTA and bowling and shopping. Oh my, she's a busy little juggalette. What she doesn't have on that list is buttholes. So we're gonna fix that, because that's gonna be a priority, I think. I think that's what you need to really work into your schedule somewhere. And for that matter, we might, in an unprecedented shift, instead of repainting the whole thing and having it say, show me your butthole, like I've done multiple times before, I think what I might actually do is mimic what's already on here and just add one to the list. And just put a little butthole, and over here for the day, all. Huh? How about that? What do we think? I think that's a golden idea. Boom. Full of them. So, with that being said, let's get started. Shall we? Oh, cotton candy. You know, I was tired of it. It's daggum refreshing right now, I gotta tell you. So first thing we're gonna do, actually before we start painting, let's clean this thing. I've already wiped some dust off of it. This one has definitely been displayed at some point. So she's got a little shelf build up. That's a lot more. I didn't mean to pull so many of those out. They don't ever go back in as easy as they come out.
That's what she said.
Alright. Clean her up. So, whoop whoop everybody. Happy Monday. Hopefully it hasn't been too rough on anybody. Hope you all had decent Mondays. Mine started rough. Now that I hit the, hey Adam, now that I hit the go live button, all of a sudden my Monday, awesome. 100% awesome. Because I get an hour with y'all. Oh. Where'd that come from? I don't know who could have done that. Excuse me. Or whoever did that. Excuse that person. Alright. I think she's clean. She's shiny anyway. Oh, no, she's not. There we go. A little bit there. Little creases in her little puffy sleeves. Alright. Boom. Now we're clean. Let me dry her off a little bit. Little bit. So Annie, did you pop in from Facebook by chance? Or what caused you to happen upon the stream today? Oh, really? Hey, look at that. The algorithm actually did something for me. That's nice. Well, that's cool. Good to know. Thank you for saying. It's right up your alley. Well, you know, I can see you've got some, is that a big bird poodle? Is that what that is? Is that what I'm looking at? Thank you, Pondfish. Yeah, the latest one, I think I actually, improved. I think the latest one is probably good. I mean, it's not great, but, I think it's pretty good. I mean, I don't want to sound weird. Well, it's too late. Made me laugh a couple times, and I made the thing. Okay. We're doing face painting. And what are we feeling for this juggalette? I want to do a shaggy with her. Yeah, we're going to do a shaggy. Why not? Why not, you know? Live, laugh, shaggy, right? Alright, we're off and running. Right at 4:39, yeah. We might actually get this one fully painted and ready for sale in a single stream. Ooh, I just noticed she has the little ooh mouth. Ooh. Not unlike a little butthole. Ooh. That might be slightly inappropriate. Maybe just a little bit. But I think we'll all survive it. All right. Man. I like this white paint. Like, I would say, in terms of the amount of liking, I 90% like this white paint. There's about 10% of it that makes me go, God, this stuff sucks. And that 10% are the little dry chunks that occasionally show up when I'm brushing this on. And if I don't address them right away, they become part of the texture of the face, and I don't like that. I like to have smooth faces. When and if possible. And Annie, if I didn't already say it, I appreciate that you did join. I know that can be a little, I don't know, disconcerting. You never really know what you're about to jump into. But like I always say, if you just give me a chance, I'm kind of like Seinfeld Season 1. When you first get into Seinfeld, it's like, I guess it's okay. But it really grows. It builds. You meet the characters, rich, just lavish characters that are in the chat here. And it just gets better every time you come by. Just saying. We have a nice, tight-knit little beach community here in these streams. I don't know what that means. Anyway, while I've been blathering on, we got our first coat of white down on her face, and I must say, it is a pretty good... Oh no! You're not spamming any chat. You're good. You can chat as much or as little as you please. There are no real standards when it comes to that. In fact, the more you involve yourself, probably the more fun it ends up being. Yeah, like I said, once this group, including myself, we start rolling on whatever crazy tangents we come on to today, because it's gonna happen. It's by the end of the stream, it's like we've all been through something together, and we're basking in the afterglow of an event or something. I don't know, it's weird. Somebody's gonna say something offensive, but not like funny offensive, not like we're mean-spirited. More than likely it'll be JR. Sometimes it's me. Moon has been known to bring up some things that down the road turn into more interesting territory. But yeah, either way, you're good. Especially if you're throwing the whoop-whoops in.
Woo woo!
There's never too many of those. Like dolphins, yes. Yes, angry dolphin love. Yes. Or not angry, aggressive. Aggressive dolphin love. Alright. Gonna take another Faygo break. If you missed it earlier, and if you can't tell from the color on camera there, it is a cotton candy Faygo day today. Man, that is a fat fly. Cool. We've gone from gnats to a fat fly. JR is absent today. Oh, he's working on Gary Ghost Pepper. Yeah, I got it. No worries. No worries. Yeah, if anyone is unfamiliar, my boy JR here has got himself a little Cayman named Gary. And he is a spicy tomato. And he has grown leaps and bounds. That old boy. Becoming a big old galoot. So, man, the print on this sign, it's kind of a weird metallic brass color. Is it the same as this? I think this is actually more copper. Yeah, that's darker. Because I got this to match that. But I think that'll be too dark for this. But I do have... We'll have to experiment with some of my... That'll be way too cooled in bronze. But we'll have to experiment with some colors here and see if we can find a similar color. If it's a little off, it won't bother me much, but I want it to be at least in the same ballpark. Or we could just go completely off the rails and completely not match, because after she made her list, she remembered prioritize buttholes. Maybe. We'll let that bounce around in the old noodle. We've got time. Let me put that back. That's a project I started months ago and I have not even touched for so long. Oh, really? Adam, good question. I don't. Everybody always asks me if I have or if I could. And I always mean to. but I generally just default, you know? I don't know. Especially if it's a one-face piece, I think it would be better if it's two faces to kind of put it more in context. Since it was such a very specific period in ICP history, and the black face paint is just so much more prevalent that I think it's more recognizable to the masses. The red and blue, if I just had a blue face, I don't think anybody would really connect. Well, not anybody. I think people that aren't so much knowledgeable about ICP would connect the dots so well. If that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe I think too much. There's a good chance. Good chance I do think too much. But yeah, I agree with Moon Crater JR. I hope Gary's okay. And while I was talking, my brush went dry and got stiff.
That's what she said.
So let me clean it real quick. Get it to be flexible again. And we'll get right back into it. We'll go for a nice solid second coat of white on the face. We've had, yeah, I get that. We've had similar, I mean, because they can't communicate. We've had similar issues with my daughter's bearded dragons. She's had more than one. She only has one now. But yeah, since they can't really communicate, it's really hard to know what's going on with them. Sometimes you can just tell they're off, but you don't know why. If I have another two-facer soon, I should totally do red and blue. I agree. And you know what? If I would have grabbed slightly to my left, I would have. See? Hug one another. That could have been it. Yeah, it could have been it. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. This time I actually reached a little further out, further away into the other set of shelves, because I haven't grabbed anything from there in a long time. So you came very close, is what I'm saying, Moon. We almost got a two-facer. And sorry I'm burping so much. I am definitely gassy. Speaking of gassy, I did eat at Taco Bell today. So shout out to Taco Bell. And if you missed it, I did try out the big Cheez-It Tostada today. Left a little review in a Reddit server that a few of us are part of here. And if anyone here is interested in that, it's a primarily Juggalo server, but there's also like there's a channel specifically for Gary, because you know he deserves his own. But yeah, if you might be interested in that, just for the sake of community or whatever, just another access point for hanging out with Juggalos. If JR has a moment, wants to drop a link, feel free, JR. But yeah, I left a review on there. I got the Tostada version. There you go. So yeah, if you want to click on that, join that Discord server if you like. No hard sell on that. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. But yeah, I had the Tostada because I thought maybe the crunch wrap would be too much, so I wanted to be able to taste the Cheez-It. And it very much does taste like Cheez-It. And, like it felt mouthfeel of Cheez-It. The crunch was the same. But yeah, it wasn't bad. It tasted good. But it just felt too gimmicky. Too gimmicky. I mean, I understand Pondfish. Like I said, it's very gimmicky. If you just want to try something odd, which I do that a lot, admittedly. But some people just aren't into that. If you enjoy Cheez-Its, and if you enjoyed Taco Bell, you wouldn't hate it. I didn't hate it. It's just if I had a choice, I wouldn't necessarily choose it, but if one was given to me, I would happily eat it. Maybe that's the best way to say that. Yeah. So if Taco Bell's listening, it's not bad. I gave it a 6.4 out of 10. Yes, they do still do the Doritos Locos tacos. Yes. They do not have a Cheez-It taco. Although I would give that a go. I would definitely not kick that out of bed as an idea. It'd be difficult because it's very fragile. I should say that. It's very fragile, the thing. So you can't pick it up. It just disintegrates. Unless you get the crunch wrap version. Yeah, so if that was the taco shell, that thing would absolutely pulverize in your hand as soon as you gripped it. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, Pondfish. Yeah, I mean, I'll never, well, I shouldn't say I'll never. There was a time when Taco Bell and I had a significant falling out, and I refused to eat there. And that was when, a few years back, they changed up their menu, eliminated a lot of things, changed the entire numbering system around for, I don't even understand why. And then they eliminated the Mexican pizza, so I eliminated myself from that relationship. They brought the pizza back, so I brought myself back. And we've been getting along ever since. And I'm glad because there's a very storied history with me and Taco Bell. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Actually, that's something else we talk about in this stream is, I don't know, this fly, I tell you what. I don't know if, Annie, sorry, I keep saying that. It's Anna E, not Annie. So, sorry. Anna, I don't know if you have Taco John's in your area, but the potato olays, my word, they are so good. So good. Okay, we are... Oh, no, we're not. Never mind. Almost said we're done with our second coat. I didn't get under her chin, so... One second. Don't rush me. There we go. Okay. Never heard of Taco John's. Well, it's not nationwide, so there's that. Taco John's, it's from Wyoming, I think, originally is where it started. I think the legend is it started off a chuck wagon back in like cowboy days or whatever. But yeah, so it's more, I think it's west of the Mississippi, I think is kind of their territory. Yeah. So, also, Taco John's stands out to me because I used to work at a Papa John's, and it was in a former Taco John's, but there was like 10 years between. Like, the Taco John's went out, that building was abandoned for like 10 years, and then Papa John's moved in. And so one day I'm working in the store, and this grizzled old man comes in, walks up to the counter of an obvious Papa John's restaurant. Like, there's nothing about it that looks like Taco John's at all. And he said, "Give me a taco salad." And I said, I'm sorry, we don't have taco salads here." And he cussed at me, and he said, cussing, and then he said, "I want a taco salad." And because I had lived there for a long time, I was aware that it was a Taco John's a long time prior. And so I explained that to him. I said, "Well, sir, it hasn't been a Taco John's since like 1989 or something. This is Papa John's, where it's a pizza restaurant. We have pizza if you would like a pizza." I said, No, it's not. I want a taco salad." So I pointed to the logos, multiple logos everywhere. "See, sir, it says Papa John's." And he did this. "Ugh!" And he walked away. It was the weirdest thing. Haunted me still to this day. I felt like a terrible person. Felt like I failed him in some way. Crazy, grizzled old man. Some say he's still wandering the streets of my hometown looking for that taco salad. Yeah. So there you go. Fun story. I mean, what I could have done, JR, is I could have made him a small pizza, put it in the box, and said, "Here you go. Here's your taco salad." And his, whatever was going on in his brain, maybe it would have worked. I don't know. But I also didn't want to get beat up by a crazy old possible war veteran, because we weren't far from a VA hospital. Yeah, not to dox myself, but I grew up next to a fort. Fun times. They have had a taco pizza, I believe, but I think it was like a summertime gimmick years ago, but they definitely didn't have one then. Or I 100% would have done it then. And if he would have complained and said, "This is the weirdest salad I've ever had," I would say, "I'm sorry, sir. That's corporate, you know. They changed the recipe. Weirdest thing. About 15 years ago, they started putting it on this bread. It's the weirdest salad I've ever seen." Uh-oh. 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 Hang on. Hang on. And we're back. All right, so we're doing our final coat of white. We're doing the watered down coat. So we should have a nice clean finish on the face here momentarily, if I play my cards right. Oh, I just brushed right into her eye. I love when I do that. It's one of my favorite things. Ranks right up there with dealing with old men with mental health crises looking for taco salads. Also, what kind of an old man like that is looking for a taco salad? Doesn't that seem weird to anybody else? That always seemed weird to me. Taco salads can be pretty good, yeah. They can be. What do I mean? Just picture in your mind a Vietnam veteran-aged male back in the year 1999. Looking very grizzled, as in he just finished prospecting in a mine that he's been hand hewing out of the side of a mountain for the better part of 25 years. So he's all hair's all matted and mussy. I believe he was wearing blue jeans and it wasn't denim, but it was like a thick Carhartt material green shirt, not military, but you know, like a work shirt, and just generally looking haggard and rough, and walking in and saying, "I want a taco salad." That's not the words I imagined comes out of that face. Just saying. Too lucid? As in, I was shocked that he was able to enunciate his desire? No. More of, he looked like a guy that would be, on a good day, ordering steak and potatoes, but it would be like Waffle House steak. And on a typical day, burger and fries. 100%. Not taco salad. Not taco salad. Yeah. Adam, what did you miss? I don't know. How long have you been gone? I'm still going on about taco salads. Yeah. So, if you're just joining us, I meant to just share a brief anecdote about a guy that tried to order a taco salad from a pizza restaurant when I was younger, and it's turned into a whole thing. So, welcome to my streams. This is what we do. Yes, 100%. More typical, like maybe like pork chops and applesauce kind of guy. Does that sound right? Face down the pizza. Yeah. Doesn't anybody give anything about the rules? Yeah. Yeah, it was not Walter. Well, it was a unkempt and shorter Walter Sobchak. So yeah, not the shooting glasses, but I do believe he had a beard, but it wasn't trimmed like Walter's. It was more, yeah, Mark, it's my favorite movie. I've got actually have a Walter on I have a tattoo of a Walter on my arm. Yeah. In fact, it says "Goodnight, Sweet Prince." It's a memorial tattoo. All right, so the more I'm looking, the more I think this color is probably going to be our best bet for kind of matching the rest of this list. The big question is, can I fit butthole in this area? It's small. It'd be a very, very small butthole. But I think it's possible. I think it's possible. Also, what you missed, Adam, is I finished the white paint on her face. So she's ready for the black portion of her face paint. But I think before I do that, I think I'm going to try to get some letters down on her sign. Think we're going to try. So, what I'm going to do, not that one. There we go. Gonna get out the old Psycho. Like I said, anytime this brush comes out, you know we're getting serious. And it's not just me calling it a Psycho. That's the name of the paintbrush from the Army Painter, their Wargamer series, the Psycho. It is a very, very small, very fine brush. Very well-made brush. Actually, this is my third one of these, because I like them so much. So if anybody is into painting miniatures, like, where is he? Like this little guy, I painted this guy a long time ago. If you're into painting stuff like that, these brushes, whew, they're good for it. They're also good for painting weird Juggalo stuff, as it turns out. Alright, here we go. See? It's a little yellower than what's on there, but I think it'll be okay. Now, we're not going to be able to match the handwriting. That's not going to happen. But we'll be alright. So here we go. Hold your breath. Oh, you know what? We're actually going to go complete Psycho. We're going to get out our light and magnifier. And I know it doesn't help the look of the stream and it gets in the way of the camera, but for the sake of the art, bear with me. Because this is the only way I'll be able to pull this off, I think. Yeah, that's very gold. I don't like that anymore. We're not going to use that one. Okay. So you can see. Here, will this work? Can that work? Not really. What if I do that? Well, first off, it's thicker, so there's that. But yeah, the color, you can't really see, but the color is significantly different. It is more copper. The original is more copper than what I just put down. Well, but it's drying better. I don't know. Let me try this other one. This is me live on camera doing the thing. So if you've ever wanted to see a grown man struggle with processing what's going on in front of them. This is it. Yeah, I posted some, not all. Actually, I don't know if you can... Well, so, it's sideways, but that's my Goodnight Sweet Prince memorial tattoo. Little Walter Sobchak. On the back of my arm. Look at that arm hair. Woo! I'm an old white guy for sure. That doesn't look orange enough. I think we're gonna stick with the Big Lebowski moon crater. The one time you don't guess the Big Lebowski. Yeah, Walter Sobchak is the best friend of the dude. And Goodnight Sweet Prince is what Walter says just before he spreads the ashes of their boy Donnie. After a big long speech about all the men that died during the Vietnam War, Donnie obviously not one of them. So his entire speech had nothing to do with the actual occasion, which upset the dude. Man, my hand is shaking. Wonder if it has anything to do with the cotton candy Faygo. Let me clean this brush. It got dry, which makes it stiff and also makes it not take additional paint well. All right, let's try again. All right, I deployed my pinky. That should help steady myself. We've got a U. We've got two T's. We got an H. Should I do the tiny Kurt Vonnegut butthole design that I do? Do I not have one down here? I thought I had one. I don't know if I can do it in that little space. Actually, I don't think it'll read well, but it's kind of part of the whole gimmick. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do the L and the E. We'll leave a gap. And we'll think about it a little harder. Okay, and now it has the abbreviated days of the week on the right. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And under them, we're just going to put all. Wow, that's actually not bad. That is shocking that I was able to pull that off. Y'all can see that. Yeah, look at that. You see that? I think I can put a tiny little black. We'll try. The thing is, if I screw up, it's going to be really hard to remove it. Basically means I'll have to restart the whole thing. That's why we're not going to screw up. Okay. So, let me clean my brush. It has to have the Kurt Vonnegut. It has to. Has to. I can't talk myself out. Yeah. Oh. sorry, Wiggles. I'm focused in. Very focused in. Let me throw you.
Woo woo!
There you go. Where is... There it is. Right in front of my face. Okay. This is going to be a challenge. This is going to be a challenge. It's going to be very, very small. One of the most difficult buttholes I've ever painted. Oh, man. Okay. So, let me get a little tiny bit of black. The thing is, less is more with this, so... Right there. I gotta get my hand steady first. Okay, are you guys ready? Actually, you know what? I have an idea. So you can see this better. I'm going to take a picture on my phone. So then I can zoom in to my phone. Alright. What's better? Let's see. So y'all can see that, right? Zooming in. Zooming in. How about that, huh? That works, right? That, the lettering is almost the same size. Yeah. I think that works. Anybody else have any opinions on that? Thank you, Anna. Yeah, it's not a good color match. But, like I said, it kind of makes it pop a little bit more, obviously. I like that it's kind of low-key. Sorry, I put that right where you couldn't see it. I like that it's kind of low-key. Kind of fits in, but it also stands out just enough to kind of catch your eye, make you go, oh, let me look at that again. Something is not quite right. Yeah, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I feel good about what we've done here today. It is 5:18. We should have enough time to do a quick shaggy paint. So let's get to it. Shall we? I want... Oh, sorry. I want to not slam my mug into my cherub there. Not a very nice thing to do to my cherub. Okay, we got a little bit of black left from the butthole. Should be enough to at least do a nose. Hold on. Turn that off and get it out of the way. Kind of distracting. And let me get back on camera here so you can kind of see what's happening. Thank you, Adam. Alright, we got our shaggy nose. You know what? I got so wrapped up in painting. Let me take another Faygo break. But yes, also,
Very nice.
If you haven't already, and if you're enjoying what you're seeing here, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up on this stream. That would be very helpful for me as I try to grow this whole YouTube, I don't know, gimmick, gig, business, potentially. So yeah, if you could, just take a brief moment, hit that thumbs up button. If you're not already subscribed, please do. And if you could, watch my latest video, The Sweetest Sting. Even if you've already watched it, watch it again. I need to get my my watch hours up. I have enough subscribers to start my my big journey of earning money here on YouTube, which would be nice. But I need more watch hours, which means I need people to watch my videos and build up the amount of time that is spent watching them. YouTube does all kinds of weird math with things like that. Apparently I did something right though, because YouTube did drop me in Anna's lap, so I do appreciate that. Again, appreciate that Anna has been here watching today. So that does kind of feel a little validating. Like I am doing something right. Like I know I'm doing something right here. Am I doing something right here? I appreciate that, Adam. Okay, 5:23. I don't think I have anything going on today, but I don't necessarily want to run late today. No offense to anybody here, but got a few other things that I need to get done today. And as much as I wish I could just stream here all day and enjoy hanging out with people, that doesn't pay the bills or keep my household running. But maybe someday. Never know. All right. I think we're going to try to do a less heavy shaggy paint on this Juggalette. I've been doing some pretty heavy ones lately. Also, her mouth is super low on her face. Makes it a little weird. But we're just rolling with the punches on that one. So that puts right about there. So Moon Crater, the other day you and I were talking about how you listen to one of my favorite musicians, Beck. It just occurred to me, have you ever listened to Fatboy Slim by chance? And I ask that not because he sounds like Beck at all, because he doesn't, but he has kind of the same Beck spirit. Oh, yeah, man, Pondfish. I'll ask you the same question I asked her. Have you listened to One Foot in the Grave by chance? It's another one of his albums. It's not one of his, like, popular or poppy albums. Like, I don't think there's even a single off of it. But it's my favorite of his. Or his album, Stereopathetic Soul Manure. I think that's his first album. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. It's an early album either way. Okay. It is 5:28 p.m. I'll tell you another thing I like about... I like his folksy stuff too, which One Foot in the Grave definitely is. I like how he... It's not necessarily that he alternates his albums, as in this one is going to be avant-garde or folksy or whatever, and then a pop album, and then he's going to do... It's not like it's planned out that way, but a lot of times it feels like it kind of happens that way. And I don't know, I appreciate that, like, he makes music that's kind of autobiographical, I think. Like, he's just very in the now. So when he records in that moment, that's what he's into in that moment. I also like a lot about Beck is that if you just take a phrase or a line or a snippet from a song, it sounds like complete chaos and stupidity. But if you put it into the greater context of the entire song or entire album, suddenly it's enlightened and it's like beautiful. Amazing lyricism. I like that a lot. Some people don't pick up on that because, you know, a lot of people don't listen to albums front to back. So you kind of miss things like that. But yeah, that's just something I appreciate about Beck. That being said, it's 5:30. So it's time to wrap it up. I would like to say that I do appreciate everybody that was here today. Shout outs to JR and Maya and Moon Crater And Anna, you popped in right at the start, and you've been here throughout. Really appreciate that. Pondfish, same thing. Been here. Adam as well. Wiggles has been here. Feel like I'm missing somebody. Am I? Oh, Baba Yaga. Right at the last second. Yeah, I'm just wrapping it up, man. Oh, in fact, my camera just wrapped it up for me. Well, speaking of, let's just switch over here. But yeah, appreciate that you guys were here. Appreciate the conversation. We chatted about taco salads, Beck, and we painted this little girl. She's not done yet. She's real close. She's got her little list of things to do. Let's see, what was her title again? 1 second, sorry. Have any room for Jesus? I think we're going to change that to you have any room for Butthole. Because she prioritized Butthole all day, every day. As we all should. Am I right or am I right? But that's where we're going to leave it. We'll finish her tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow will just be a figure painting roundup, because this could use a little spit and polish. This needs obviously some brow paint, and then I've got the other two. Oh yeah, the two pieces for my buddy, the weird Oklahoma University piggy bank and the glass skull. Both of them need some minor attention, and then they'll be done. So yeah, I think tomorrow we'll do just a big project roundup and get all 4 of those projects completed, which should feel like a good stream, because it's going to be a lot of hitting the completed button. But yeah, so thank you again, everyone, for joining me today. Love you all. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Click around and watch some of my other videos here on the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Follow me on all the different social medias I'm on. And yeah, basically just keep being awesome. Keep being yourselves. Shovel wise words of the day. What have I got today? Here's what I've got. If you get the tostada version of the Big Cheez-It tostada at Taco Bell, eat it with a fork. Don't pick it up. It will absolutely just crumble in your hand. Absolutely. And then it's a mess. And then you look like a real weirdo eating by yourself in your 40s at a Taco Bell with a bunch of like college-age kids. Yeah. Not a good look. Not a good look, Baba. Not a good look. Yeah. Anyway. One last time. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. That's it.